Best Anime 2023. 2022 has finally ended, and what a year it has been for anime. However, if you thought 2023 won't be as good or even better, you are wrong, my friend, because the new year holds many amazing anime, and this video is for you, yes, for you, to find 13 great shows that will come out this year. 7 sequels and 6 completely new shows which will start with season 1 this year. So let me tell you about these shows, and don't worry about spoilers because there won't be any. Number 1, Demon Slayer Swordsmith Village arc. I don't even think I have to say anything about Demon Slayer. We all know it and we all love it. So of course people are hyped for the new season. After season 2, where we followed Rengoku and Tengen in 2 arcs, this time we get 2 Hashiras in just 1 arc. Mist Hashira, Muichiro and Love Hashira Mitsuri will be joining our crew this time, and they have to protect the Swordsmith village from yet another attack of the upper rank moons. I'm sure Ufotable will work their wonders again, and we will get the best animation of 2023 in Demon Slayer, no competition. So of course you have to check it out this year. Demon Slayer will come out in spring season. Number 2, Solo Leveling. This might be a bit cheating, but with how popular it is, I had to include it. Technically, Solo Leveling is a Hanguk Aini, or in English, a Korean anime, but the anime community also is familiar with it, so why not? Solo Leveling is probably the most popular manhwa right now, and finally will get its animated series. The story follows a hunter called Sung Jinwoo, who is one of the weakest hunters in a world where humans possess magical abilities and battle monsters for survival. And his goal is to become the strongest S-ranked hunter. With over 250 volumes, many people have already read the manhwa and fell in love with how well written the story is. So you definitely need to check it out when it comes out this year. The exact date as to when isn't public yet though. Number 3, Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen will return with what manga readers have been hyping up as the greatest arc that we have seen in the last couple of years, or that any other new gen anime has produced. With the Shibuya arc, we will see a big transition in tone, and it will get brutal. People will die. Mahito will finally make his move and attack Gojo with his army of curses, and it will basically be an all-out war like the one we had in My Hero Academia. Before the Shibuya arc though, we will get an arc covering Gojo's past, and that also isn't something to brush off, as many fans will be hyped to watch this section of the story. All in all, Jujutsu Kaisen has high anime of the year potential, so you don't want to miss it this summer. Number 4, Oshi no Ko. Probably one of the weirder ones on the list, but that's why we love anime, right? The story follows Goro, who is a doctor and a big fan of a pop idol called Ai. One day, Ai shows up at his hospital pregnant with twins, and he has to help her deliver them. The pop idol, who got pregnant at 16, tries to hide her pregnancy so she can continue to be a pop idol. Pretty normal story this far, right? And then boom, the doctor dies and gets reincarnated as one of her children. Man, Japan needs to stop being obsessed with getting reincarnated as anything really. So as a baby, we follow Ai and him making their way in showbiz and dive deeper into the world of idols, and that's why fans love this supernatural drama. It will come out this spring, so if you're interested, be sure to check it out. Number 5, One Piece. A wise man once said, "The One Piece is real," and so is the hype train I'm driving for One Piece in 2023. This is probably the best time to catch up on the anime again, or even really start the anime, because this year we are getting peak after peak after peak. This year will be the best year ever for One Piece, anime wise, because last year was certainly one of the best for the manga, and with how well Toei treated Wano so far, my mouth is drooling over what they will cook with Roof Piece. Sure, we already are on the roof and fighting Kaido, but the end game, man, let me tell you about the end game. Every episode will hit. There are some of the highest peaks of the entire show, of everything you've seen so far. And even after Wano, shit will go crazy. An anime that started 20 years ago will be a high contender for anime of the year this year. It's literally there. You just have to watch it. Number 6, Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise is a story about former assassin Gabimaru, who is sentenced to death because of all the various crimes he has committed. He initially accepts his fate, but due to a woman called Yamada who tells him about an island island where the elixir of life is to be held, he realizes that he wants to live. So Yamada offers him freedom if he gets the elixir first. Obviously, there are multiple others after it, and it turns out not as easy as he thought. Getting animated by none other than MAPPA, you definitely want to give this one a chance when it comes out this spring. Number 7, Dr. Stone. In my opinion, one of the best new gen anime out there. Dr. Stone is one of the most unique shows I have watched, and the quest to turn back all of humanity, which turned into stone, is still ongoing. But this time Senku and his friends need to go to South America, to where the mysterious beam started. So how do you get from Japan to South America in a stone world? With a boat, of course, and that's exactly what happens this season. We will get the second goated pirate anime this year. Nice. After already getting introduced to Ryusu, after already getting introduced to the captain in the special episode, he will take our squad to South America. And if you like the first 2 seasons of Dr. Stone, you will love this one even more when it comes out in spring. Number 8, Dark Gathering. This show is also called hit the subscribe button and like the video. Wait, my mistake. It seems like it isn't? How silly of me. I mean, while you're at it, you still can do it. Anyways, Dark Gatherings follows Keitaro, who attracts spirits and the supernatural. The bad part for him, however, is that he is afraid of all these things. Keitaro goes to college, where he meets a student he tutored who also has spiritual powers. But unlike him, she doesn't avoid the spirits, but actively searches for them. To be specific, the one that took her mother's soul. Together, they work out a deal. Keitaro will help her on a mission, and for that, Yayoi, the girl, will help him get rid of his powers, so he doesn't attract any spirits. This jam comes out in summer and is a must-watch. While others will be outside at the beach or some shit, you will be in the dark room watching Dark Gathering. Number 9, One Punch Man. One Punch Man will finally return with a 3rd season, and while we don't know when or which studio will be even animating it, rumors say that it will come out this year in late fall, maybe around November. So kiss goodbye to your No Nut November, because when this anime will be coming back, I'm so sorry, you will not. We are entering the greatest arc in One Punch Man. Honestly, 2023 is going to be peak. We will enter a lot of anime's best arc in the entire show. But even then, One Punch Man is like a tier on its own. The war against the Monster Association will begin, and there is also this one guy called Garou. Don't know if you heard about him. He's probably like going to be the best villain of 2023, so you should keep that name in your mind. Even if you are one of the weird people who didn't like One Punch Man this far, you have to watch this. It's gonna be hype as fuck. If you read the manga, you know what I'm talking about. By the way, if you read the manga, be sure to check out the video I made about where I read One Punch Man in 48 hours. Everything of it. Number 10, Undead Unluck. Undead Unluck follows 2 people who couldn't be more different from each other. We have Fuko, and her special ability is Unluck. Damn, nice ability. With which she kills all the people she knows. After she can't take it anymore and wants to end it all, she actually does it, and the anime ends after like 2 episodes. Wouldn't that be an anime? No, of course not. It's the anime way, and she meets Andy, a man who can't die. So what happens when a man who can't die and a woman who kills everyone meet? She gets her will to live back, and together they try to kill Andy. What a wholesome anime. This anime has a more unique concept, so it definitely is worth giving it a try. Though it's also not clear when this will come out this year. Number 11, Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan. Do I really have to say anything else? The grand finale, the final arc of one of the most legendary anime out there. Shit, I hope it's the final part. The video is long in itself, so I will keep it short. You don't want to miss how Eren and the scouts wrap up 4 seasons of conflicts. It's Attack on Titan. Come on, you will be watching this. Number 12, Revenger. Not the only Revenger anime coming out this year, but certainly something you don't want to miss. Revenger will be coming out winter and probably already has 1 or 2 episodes up right now, so you should definitely check that out. Honestly, with how long my editing takes, this anime might be over as well. It's coming out this winter, so if it's like July, you can watch every episode of it. Anyways, Revengers follows Raizo, a man betrayed by someone he deeply trusted and now is a hitman for the organization Revenger. Title drop! And as the name suggests, they are taking revenge for those who can't take revenge. It's a pretty basic concept, but if you like these kind of anime, you will also like Revenger. Number 13, Tokyo Revengers. Tokyo Revengers is ass. If you have been on the internet, you have been reading those words multiple times. And yeah, that's true, because the manga right now is ass and the ending was pretty bad. But the anime, however, is entering the best arc in all of Tokyo Revengers. If you liked season 1, you will love season 2. Takemichi finally shows what he is made of, and in many hype ways possible. A bit late for actual Christmas, we will be following his Christmas Day, which is a bit different than your average Christmas. Of course, sadly Tokyo Revengers will be behind Disney Prison, but if you have a way, like, you know, the Luffy way of watching it, you need to watch Tokyo Revengers. Here you have it, 13 anime to watch this year. Man, we are in for a ride. If you liked the video, I do videos like this once in a while, so subscribe and like would help me. Bye!